Were Shipwrecks is our title track of our EP, and the theme just kind of came out of nowhere. It just felt right, I guess. It's just about how we as people are kind of shipwrecks. We're broken, but we're mending, you know. It's a lot different than our other EP. It's softer, I guess. No screaming in it, and I guess happier. I don't know. It's still serious, like the lyrics are really deep still, but I don't know, it's just, I guess just with member changes that it just felt right to go in that direction.
I believe that grace is near, keeping me alive like this air.
I think it was almost about 13, 14 years old. Some of the older kids in the youth group were really good examples of, you know, what it meant to be a true Christian and things like that. One night it just hit me that like I had read like devotional books or whatever, but it was always just kind of like I read it, didn't really let it sink in or anything like that, just threw it down on the ground, went to sleep or whatever, you know, and it wasn't really like a relationship. At this camp I realized that it was more than just, you know, reading something like blah and letting it go. I had to really spend time with God in prayer and in reading His Word and letting it sink in, and, you know, finding the true meaning behind the Word, and just letting Him just be a part of my life completely.
Grasped by our shaking hands and swept us away to a place made of sand.
I guess a new light, a lifting of burdens, maybe, because a lot of kids that I meet, they're very like, they stand like this, you know, they're very like, they're tough, and they have this wall built up, and they look at each other and they're like, hey, you know, you're going through the same thing, but we can't talk about it, you know what I mean? So I guess it might be different for each person, but I know I always pray that God's glory would be known, that they would feel His love there, and that they would feel just kind of a peace and like be at ease enough to be like, okay, I don't have to keep these defenses up.
I guess it would just be like God's presence. I mean, I'm not into, like, if we got big, that's totally cool. I'm not saying I'm against that, but I'm not about being famous personally, you know, like I care more about God's presence entering into kids' lives and like actually changing their hearts, instead of just, you know, saying, oh, well, Jesus does love you, but like ushering that in and being open vessels, you know, to allow Him to come in and minister to kids in ways that we can't even do.